Hello out there in TV land, and welcome to Sounds Good Simming. I'm SG, and today we're decorating a house based on characters from the original Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF, if you're familiar. What started off as an indie horror game about possessed animatronics trying to kill a security guard has not only spawned multiple sequels, but also multiple book series, and now a movie. But enough about me blathering on, let's get building. So here's my lovely wheel with the original animatronic characters. We got Freddy Fazbear, Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, and of course Golden Freddy. Let's spin and find out who will be our muse for the first room we're decorating, the living room. Put your favorite character in the comments. I've always been partial to Foxy, which it looks like Foxy is the winner. Speed build time. Here's the final build for the Foxy-inspired living room. As I previously mentioned, Foxy is my favorite, so I was excited to have the biggest room based on him. I leaned heavily on the colors of the animatronics when making color choices, and since Foxy is a pirate, I of course had to include as many ships and pirate-adjacent decor as I could. You can spot the robotic vacuum I included since the characters are, well, robots, and I included a lot of gray and metal for that reason as well. I also wanted the room to feel a little bit off and uncomfortable, which is why I used the shredded spooky furniture. Not to mention Foxy's got a similar aesthetic going on. So that's the living room. On to the next one. Time to spin that wheel and find out our next character inspiration for the kitchen. Fun fact, I haven't actually played any of these games myself because I'm a big chicken, but I've watched a lot of YouTubers play and I've read a bunch of the books. Okay, it's a Chica kind of kitchen. Let's get to building. No room screams kitchen more than Chica, so this was the perfect spin of fate. She always seems to be the animatronic rattling around in the kitchen the most, not to mention it gave me an excuse to make a sunny yellow kitchen full of birds. I went with a flooring similar to one from the game and slapped cupcake stuff wherever I could. Lighting, walls, you see it. You know, Chica's known for holding a sometimes evil cupcake, so I just had to do it. That also meant finding someplace to stick that giant cupcake machine. Since Freddy Fazbear's is a restaurant that often hosts kids' birthday parties, I also used some party decor and festive confetti wallpaper. That's a wrap on the kitchen. What's next? We're back with the wheel again. Let's spin and find out how the first bedroom is going to be decorated. It's gonna be sweet dreams with Freddy. I mean, probably not because it's a possessed animatronic and all. Just get to the speed build. It only makes sense that the master bedroom is dedicated to Freddy himself. He's mostly black and brown, but I included some blue in there to break things up. There's also plenty of bears and even a hat reminiscent to Freddy's. Since Freddy is the lead singer of the band, I made sure to include a microphone in there and curtains that feature bow ties similar to the one Freddy's sporting. I feel a sadness to this room, which makes sense given the backstory of the game. What do you think? You feel it too? Now that I'm depressed, let's see the next one. And finally, we're down to our last spin, which will decide who the second bedroom would be inspired by, and whatever character remains will get the bathroom themed after them. Alright, so the second bedroom is going to be all about Bonnie, while it looks like Golden Freddy will have to settle for haunting our bathroom. Roll the builds! Bunny for the kids' room? Did I rig the wheel? I'm not talented enough for that, but once again, things worked out in my favor. I mean, there's a bunny-shaped guitar in the game, so that was the perfect item to include, as well as a bunch of other bunny items. Bunny is purple, so use plenty of that, obviously, as well as guitar strut wall decals and way more bunny stuff than I'd ever used ever. Since Bonnie's guitar and bow tie are red, I tried to incorporate a bit of that color as well. Ah, the bathroom. I was glad Golden Freddy ended up the character here, as it gave me an excuse to use a bunch of gold stuff without it looking too garish. I did up the glitz and glam because it's still Freddy, but we want that creepy factor in there as well, hence the skull painting on the wall. Still want that unsettled feeling. These characters are from a horror game. One could give us a jump scare at any moment. No, I never do that to you. I'm not a monster. Overall, I'm happy with how the house came out, with the living room probably being my favorite. How about you? Are you into FNAF? Excited about the movie? Halloween in general? I know I am. Like, subscribe, be awesome, and thanks for being here. Happy Halloween! And until we meet again, sounds good. That was my Dracula impression. It was bad.